Day 1016. It's 8 o'clock. Just got off of my group call. I was just going to drive to the store real quick. It was 2 hours. The first hour and a half was all the group, and the second hour is my mom and one of my friends. And the call was just so powerful. I had this whole verse thing planned out, like all this stuff. And then I got into the analogy of quarterback. And playing football, and it was actually a really good analogy. I started off by saying, like, I was talking about obedience, and like when God throws you something, you got to catch it and you got to run with it. Like when God gives you a command, you got to receive it and you got to run with it. And I was talking about, in football, if you're a wide receiver, and you get to catch a ball from Tom Brady, that's like the greatest honor as a wide receiver. To catch a ball from the greatest quarterback of all time is like an absolute honor. But when a receiver, when they catch the ball, they don't just catch it and stand there. They catch it and they run with it. And so it's like Jesus every day is throwing us a pass. Like we get a pass from the greatest spiritual quarterback of all time. Jesus is throwing us the ball again and again every single day, but we got to look for the ball, and then we got to catch it. And when we catch it, we got to run with it. And if we catch it and run with it, we're going to score, because Jesus only throws balls that score. And so I was using this analogy, and it went deeper than that, but it was like God was just giving it to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking good. This is so good. And I just ran away with it. And before we knew it, like the call was done, and I could only spend like 10 or 15 minutes going over the Bible verse. But it was just like, that was a moment of inspiration. And I was just like, wow, like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And I had so many testimonies from yesterday, like four testimonies of how God showed up in my life yesterday and how he used other people. Like, it was so powerful. It was just, yesterday was incredible. And now that I think about it, it's because it was so incredible because I was around so many people. I did a group call in the morning, and then after that I did a one-on-one coaching call, and then after that I did another one-on-one coaching call. I don't know. Whoa. No, I did another coaching call after that. And then I went to the gym, and even at the gym, I was with one of the guys from church, and we were having a conversation. And it was just like, when I am around people, great things happen. Transformation happens. Revelation comes. And it's like I get to give and I got to receive. Yesterday was so cool because I actually got to receive. Like in that group call when I spoke, then a speech pathologist got on there and was like, Chris, when you speak, the tone of your voice makes people feel joy, fire, euphoria. And there's so much conviction in your voice. You need to be doing videos. People need to hear your voice every day. You need to be posting videos about your revelations every day. People need to hear this. It is transformational. Your voice is powerful. And it was just like, wow. And I got to receive from that. And then when I went to the gym, I just listened to him talk. And then he just said some amazing wisdom that he needs to learn self-discipline because he's got to be disciplined for his wife. And I took that on for me, like, wow, yeah. Because the woman that I'm going to marry, she has no interest in a man that has no self-discipline and self-control. And as a believer and being a man that's a believer, like the men are called to lead the household. Like we are called to be the leaders. And so it's like, how am I supposed to lead our household and lead our family if I myself can't even lead myself? And so that was an amazing piece of wisdom that I received. And it was just incredible. So it's just like, I just need to be around people all day, every day. Like all day, every day, I need to be around people because that is when the magic happens. So, yeah. That's really cool. Really exciting. Really inspiring. And then, like, it was crazy because this call, my mom stayed on, and then one of my friends stayed on. Obviously, they're both warriors of God. And this warrior just started talking and just kind of like broke down. And I could see the enemy was attacking them. And I was like, not today, Satan. And I fought so hard for them, so aggressively. And by the end of it, they were laughing, smiling. They were free. Perspective shifted. And it was just like, I felt this like kind of like positive possessiveness, like no, get away from them, Satan. This is one of my warriors. Like, this is a warrior of God. This is my family right here. Like, you better get the F away. Like, it was like this protectiveness. That's what it was. Not possession, protectiveness. It was like protection. Like, no, I'm not going to stand here and watch the enemy destroy one of these warriors. No way. No way will I stand by and watch that happen. And I fought aggressively. And my mom was fighting too. So it was like the tag team. And it was so powerful because that person got a message. My mom got a message. And it was just like, wow, it was awesome. And so it was just like it lit this fire in me where it's like, ooh, yeah, the enemy doesn't want to attack warriors, because if the enemy attacks the warriors, I'm going to attack the enemy. And it's like this protectiveness. I could just only imagine how protective of my kids I would be. I still don't want kids at all. I would be so protective. It's ridiculous. Nah. Anyway, enough about that. But yeah, it was amazing. So I'm going to go to the store, get some stuff for breakfast. Actually, I'm not getting stuff for breakfast. I'm getting this homemade vegetable sourdough bread. Because I have that with my breakfast. So what I've been having with breakfast is I have some eggs, I have some sauerkraut, I have some vegetable sprouts, I have some cashews, I have a few little slices of cheese, and some raw cabbage, and some pickled peppers. Just like a lot of like really good healthy stuff. But then I get my 2 pieces of toast, and my 2 pieces of toast are like, I can sustain this. This is sustainable. Like, if I just strip everything good immediately that I really like, I know it's not going to be sustainable. So I got to have my toast. I get to have my toast. And so 90% of my breakfast is pretty healthy. And then I get the toast, and the toast isn't even like that unhealthy. Like, it's sourdough bread made out of vegetables. It's vegetable sourdough, but it's, it's toast. But I'm just like, I want this to be sustainable. I want this to be a lifestyle. I don't want it to be a diet. If it was a diet, then I would just like, if it was a diet, then I would, cut out everything, because it's just a matter of time, before I get to have it all again. And I don't want to do that. And so I want this to be a lifestyle, and I want it to be manageable, and I want it to be realistic. It is realistic for me to eat a really healthy breakfast and have some toast. Like, that's okay. Like, that's not a problem. That's not a bad thing. And so I need to do that, because if I'm too strict, if I'm too like crazy about it, then it's just like I build up in my mind, like, oh, I can't wait until I get to eat bad. I can't wait until I get to do this. And so, yeah, no bueno. So I'm going to the store to get toast and probably some fruit. So yeah, then I'll come back, have breakfast, then go to the gym. And then I got a bunch of stuff to get done today. Oh yeah, and I have to teach a group class tonight, and I don't know what I'm going to teach about or what I'm going to talk about, but God will give me the answer, so it's all good. Man, today just already started. It's crazy. It's 8:10 a.m. and I've been up for 3 hours already. Actually, like 3 hours and 20 minutes already. Whew. Already starting on fire. So I'm sure by the end of the day, it's going to be amazing. I need to get something for my throat, because all this talking, like 2 hours straight of talking, my throat starts to get dry. Yeah, I need to figure that out. I need to learn about that.